So we were about to start a real recording, and then literally the second that we started recording, Kyle got deleted from Earth. Show a screenshot of the freeze frame of him as his power went out and everything died.
What actually happened is he got recruited for Elon's SpaceX program to populate Mars.
Oh, the
Good
plumbers?
luck to you, Kyle.
So what we're doing instead is we're doing a tier list because people have asked for that and we can't do a real video right now. So we figured we'd start with Ben 10 because the three of us love Ben 10. We can't do a Ben 10 quiz as much as everyone has asked because we know too much about Ben 10. So we're going to rank all these dang old aliens from good old Benison Tennyson. I guess we'll have to kind of like come to a consensus on where to place these collectively. I know our tastes are like wildly different a lot of times, so this will be
They are wildly
They
different.
can be, but there are an
feel
odd
like-
number of us, so we can outvote each other.
Yeah.
True.
I feel like we're somehow going to have like certain aliens that all of us will agree go in a specific tier.
I would hope so.
I think it's mostly going to be the originals, then the rest are going to be a toss-up.
Possibly.
You might be right. Because I don't even think I ever watched Omniverse. And I barely remember anything about Ultimate Alien, but...
I think I started Omniverse and got about 2 episodes in before I went, I can't do this.
The problem with Ultimate Alien is I can't remember what happened in Alien Force and what happened in Ultimate Alien because it's like the exact same show.
Yeah, no, that's the
Yeah,
problem.
it was
Is
a direct
Ultimate Alien is it's
follow-up.
just a second season for Alien
Yeah.
Force.
Yeah. And I remember like the beginning half of Ultimate Alien was okay, and then the second half of Ultimate Alien got progressively less good to watch.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll just dive in.
Yeah.
We got Ghost Freak first.
Ghost
from
Freak in the
what's it?
first. Oh God, we're starting strong.
We are starting polarizing.
I mean, I always thought Ghost Freak looked really cool when he turned evil, but I always thought his like normal design was kind of boring. Personally,
I see we've already reached contention.
Yeah, like I don't hate like normal Ghost Freak's design by any stretch. Just like I wouldn't put him in S tier.
I would probably put him in A tier just for being like simple design, like pretty clean. The interesting like mechanic of how he like opens himself up for those like terrifying tendrils. And I did always like those. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they kept the motif of them being like black and white striped between like regular Ghost Freak and Evil Ghost Freak.
Yeah, Evil Ghost Freak has a very like Tim Burton.
It took
Beetlejuice
everything
energy
in.
to it.
I had to. The pauses were because I was trying not to say Beetlejuice instead of Ghost Freak. I was like,
because I know what's coming up, I would say put Ghost Freak in A. I always preferred his original design just because like I thought it was cool the way that the eye would move around the lines and then the way he would like rip himself open was amazing to me and like cartoonishly scary in a way that didn't freak me out as a kid.
yeah,
Didn't
I always
Ghost
thought that
freak
when-
you out.
I always thought that when he got redesigned, he got a lot worse because they gave him like a definitive head. But
I just always thought that the evil version was I don't know, something about it, about how like over designed and weird and having an upside down head and the big claws, like I really liked it. And since like I'll just say that that's included in us ranking Ghost Freak, so I'm okay with putting this in A.
yeah.
I would say a combination of those two designs would be excellent.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a little bit more of an exaggerated Ghost Freak without having like everything going on.
Yeah. We have Heat Blast. Heat Blast is S. I don't care.
Heat Blast
S.
is Pog.
Yeah, Heat Blast is like
There's not
the
a
best
conversation that we're
alien.
having about this. Heat Blast
Yeah,
is S.
I would have put him in A personally, but that's not enough to get him out of S. This is like low
Yeah,
S
no.
though,
He's just-
at that point.
Yeah, he's just way too fucking cool. Like
It's so good.
He's iconic.
Yeah.
Gray
And he was
Matter?
iconic enough to get. I don't feel like we talked about Heat Blast quite enough.
We
just
did
yet.
not talk. We just kind of
really need to.
immediately we
He's
talked about
goated.
Ghost Freak a lot, and then we said, yeah, and Heat Blast is S, and we're moving on.
Yeah, there's nothing to say. He's goated. He's the best. S.
He's
We
one
got
of those
a lot
like
of aliens to get through.
I
We do.
understand, but just a little bit.
Okay, but a lot of these aliens are also going to go in not my Ben.
I guess that's fair.
He's one of those cool designs where like he's really emotive despite lacking most necessary facial features.
Yeah.
And I did always love when he would like become doused, which didn't happen often, but like seeing him without the flames and realizing that it's like there is a body under some of it and it's not just Flamehead was a very, very cool thing, I thought.
I liked it when Kevin 11 got his arm and was like, I have a fire hand now.
He was also the very first alien, right?
He was the very first alien.
He was.
Yeah. My man thought that he was just Human Torch, and then he found out that he had weird cancer monsters inside of him also. So
Was the second Four-Arms or Diamond Head?
I think it was Diamond
I
Head.
think it was Diamond Head.
Yeah.
Four-Arms was
We'll get to
definitely the
him.
one he used the most in the original.
Oh my god, yeah. Four-Arms was just like the go-to, like, cool,
Yeah.
we're doing something. It's time for Four-Arms.
do
And
you
then
wanna
there was
just do Four-Arms next,
Humongousaur, which
then?
was the one he used most out of
Yeah.
everyone
Yeah.
ever, which we'll get to that, I guess.
Yeah. Do we want to just do Four-Arms now then?
Sure.
Since we were talking about him.
That's fair. Four-Arms, he's got to be high. Like, Four-Arms is great. He's iconic.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put him... I don't know if I would put him in S, but I don't think I could put him below A.
I would put him in C.
Oh.
That sounds like a
He's
mistake.
he's iconic and he's wonderful and amazing, but at the end of the day, he's just got 4 arms. Like,
So
Yeah,
I will
but
say,
he's cool looking.
the more I look at him, the more I think it's kind of dumb that he's wearing a white t-shirt with the black stripe on it. Hi, Kyle.
But I mean, it
Oh,
makes
no.
sense because that's what Ben is wearing.
No, it does make sense, but it's always felt weird that it's just a t-shirt. Like, I could say the same thing about like Diamond Head, I guess, that it's weird that he's wearing like like a sleeveless leotard, but it feels less. It feels more alien than Four-Arms wearing a t-shirt and leggings.
that's what I'm saying.
But to be fair, I think that if Four-Arms was like shirtless, then he would be more generic than he would be with the shirt on.
Well, I don't necessarily mean shirtless. I don't love the design of the outfit. Like having clothes on him, yes. And something else little that I'm going to bring up with Gray Matter is the like black line down his forehead doesn't make a crazy amount of sense.
He's an alien. None of them make sense.
We'll touch on that more in the weirder aliens down the line.
B tier.
I'm okay with putting him in B tier.
I guess that's going to be the median, because if you want him crazy low and I want him crazy high, we'll shove him in B.
Yeah.
Gray Matter, put him in D. I don't fucking care about Gray Matter.
Damn.
Gray Matter is underrated.
Gray Matter
I
is-
like Gray Matter, but I don't care where we put him.
Here's the thing about Gray Matter. Like, if we're talking about, like, usability, yeah, he's probably one of the more useful aliens he has.
Oh, he's
the one that
super versatile.
He never wants him, and then every time he gets him, he does, like, way more effective shit than he would have done with Four-Arms or anybody. But, like, it's great. Who fucking cares, dude? Like, if they were to axe one of the original aliens, like, fucking get rid of Gray Matter. No one wants a Gray Matter action figure, and Ben 10 was clearly made to sell toys. Just get him the fuck out of here.
Hey man, fuck you. I still have a little Gray Matter statue that lives at my mom's house.
That's actually
lives?
really cool.
It's like this big, like it's tiny. I don't
I
know
don't
where
know.
I found it.
he's also just like, he's just an ugly little frog man, you know, like.
Yeah.
But like, so first of all, you're right, but Ben goes up against a lot of robots, and as much as a kid I was like, man, gray matter sucks, man, gray matter's lame. Thinking about it, it was always really interesting that he would just like jump into their wiring and fuck around. I always thought that was really cool. Not to mention, it's the same race as Azimuth, the guy who made the Omnitrix.
That is true.
So like,
Counterpoint. It is cool watching him get small and fuck around with machinery. He has upgrade. He can literally just become the machinery around them, and like it just kind of eliminates that aspect of gray matter.
But
he takes a different angle.
It's true.
I'm saying all this. I would put gray matter in B at highest.
Yeah.
I want him in D.
C it
I
is.
think that evens out to C. Yeah.
All right, great. Put him in C. We're just going right down the fucking alphabet right now. Amazing.
That said, Ripjaws is S.
Ripjaws is S?
Is ass.
Yeah, Ripjaws is ass. That's what I'm saying.
Nah, dude, I fucking love Ripjaws.
Ripjaws is like the highest I will give Ripjaws is C tier. Ripjaws sucks.
Listen, like you go into an episode, you see a drop of water, you're like, oh, I already know where this is going.
Yeah, plus, man. Like, Ripjaws, and it's rad.
Anytime he uses Ripjaws, he's like, oh, I can't breathe above water. I'm literally only useful for one specific scenario, and I'm ugly as shit. Like, it just, I don't know. He's not like that interesting of a design. He's not like a bad design. I just like, I don't care about him. He's really like one trick. I don't know. Never cared for him.
See, that's all fair. But like, he also doesn't really have any other aliens that are suited for water in any capacity. True. So just having one, even if it's the only thing that alien can do, plus like Ripjaws does have some amount of viability outside. Like his jaws are insanely strong. I just remember his like every now and then
he literally cannot breathe.
He cannot breathe.
You know what though? I would still put him above gray matter.
I think we're evening out to B here.
I'll settle for that. I adore him, but we have better ones to get to, I guess.
Like upgrade.
And one
upgrade
is coming up. Yeah,
upgrade is
great.
Yeah, upgrade is the best design in the series.
I kind of want to put him above Heat Blast, if I'm being honest. I really like upgrade. Because here's the thing, upgrade is just like Venom if he was an Iron Man suit. It's incredible. And I love
Venom.
Like
Venom was underutilized. Or did I say Venom? Upgrade.
You did say Venom.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. My favorite alien in every series is the most underutilized. Because my favorite in Alien Force was Chromastone, and he never fucking used that guy.
Fuck yeah, dude. Chromastone is so rad.
Yeah.
What was malware, the red upgrade?
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah. That was fucking sick. Like upgrade might have gotten underused, but at least there was also a villain that could do the same thing.
Yeah.
True. I don't think he showed up very often though.
Not super often.
I only remember him from like 1 or 2 episodes maybe. But it's also been like a really, really, really long time since I've seen Ben 10. So.
Yeah.
Stinkfly.
Stinkfly, I feel like y'all are gonna tell me no again. I won't put him in S. I do like him a lot.
I don't dislike Stinkfly. I think like as far as a design goes, it's pretty cool. I like the wing shape. It's like very unique. Right. Does he shoot slime out of his eyes? Or,
yeah.
Okay, because I hate that.
Yeah.
That bothers me a lot.
He gives you the eye boogies.
Yeah.
I think he also vomits like sticky.
Yeah. Like I don't want to put
there is
him
stuff
low.
to like about him.
Yeah.
I loved the voice they put on for him.
Oh yeah.
Just like Stinkfly. Like, it was so goofy.
I do remember like upon first seeing Stinkfly, I definitely thought that the Omnitrix symbol was his eye for like a while, and then I realized like, oh, the Goop shooters are his actual eyes. That's gross.
Well, but that's part of the thing that I like a lot about it is that they were really creative with the placement of the Omnitrix and how his eyes worked. Where like as I'm saying that, I'm looking down the line and I'm like, the Omnitrix is on the chest, the Omnitrix is on the chest, the Omnitrix is on the chest, the Omnitrix like it's just fun to see it like somewhere else. that also plays a little bit with like, is it his eye?
Maybe it's also on Stinkfly's chest, and his chest is maybe his head is his torso, and the rest is an extension, and we've just been looking at it wrong the whole time. Maybe those aren't his eyes. Maybe those are his arms, and then that's his torso, and then the rest is just a really big, elaborate tail.
So, like, no,
put him in
first
C.
of all, I would also put him in C. I think that I'm with Nico and that there are a lot of things to like about Stinkfly. Like, Ghost Freak can float and fly, but Stinkfly is like the aerial maneuverer. He can like chase down cars and stuff, and he's a little stronger than he looks. Honestly, I would put him in C, but I would be okay with B as well.
Yeah, either bottom of B or top of C. I'm okay with either. Actually, you know what? I want to put him above Ripjaws. I take it back.
I was just about to say. I think I would personally put him above Ripjaws.
Yeah,
That's
put him above
fine.
Ripjaws.
Yeah.
I mean, personally, I would probably put him above Forearms, but like this is just where we are. So
the
that's
buck
fine.
stops there. I will not
No,
allow
that's
him
fine.
to be.
That's I'll take that. Diamond Head.
Diamond Head is another S, if I'm being honest. Diamond Head's awesome.
Diamond Head, I would put him in A. Totally fine with S.
Yeah, definitely put him like below Heat Blast and Upgrade. But like
That was gonna be. I was about to say that's gonna be a hill I'm gonna have to climb to say put him above Heat Blast, but
you could convince me, honestly. Just not above Upgrade, but like but Diamond Head is like a really, really good design. His power set was okay. I mean, but I guess because he really just shot diamonds out and stuff. But like
And like reflected light.
yeah. But like I really, really like the color scheme they went with for the rocks, like making him crystal and shit.
it's
and
such
like
a good
little
like,
wings, even though I don't think he can fly. But like
they used
the back
hoverboards.
spikes, like I don't know. It's one of the first like aliens I saw from Ben 10 because like I didn't have cable growing up, so I didn't get to watch the show like right when it first came out.
Right.
But I got like a Diamond Head action figure, and I was like, "This
Me
is the
too,
coolest
man.
shit ever."
I loved that thing.
Yeah.
I also always loved like the sound design of the crystals. I always thought that was really, really good.
Yeah, he's great. I don't
Definitely
love that he's like half black, half white on like the the weird jumpsuit, but that's
The more I look at it,
ignorable.
the more I can't tell how I feel about it. But it just feels iconic to me, so I don't care that much.
And let's not forget that was he a bounty hunter or was he a plumber in the original series? That Diamond Head alien.
I believe
the
he was a
other one?
bounty hunter.
He was a bounty hunter.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember his name, but I know who you're talking about.
I've been searching for it desperately and I cannot find it. Is it
wasn't he-
Tetrax? No.
I don't. You could say any name and I won't remember. But I think he was teamed up with that other bounty hunter, unless I'm remembering that wrong.
Oh, I don't remember that other bounty hunter at all.
6 or whatever his name was.
Yeah, 6'6".
I remember that was. You know what?
name.
That's the episode I think of immediately when I think of Ghost Freak's original design.
Really?
They're in like the old Western town.
Because it was 6'6", and then in the subsequent series they gave us 7'7".
Did they really? I don't remember that at all. That sucks.
I do remember that.
Oh no, yeah, okay, yeah, he was Tetrax Shard is his name.
Interesting. Okay.
Interesting. Well, up next we have Wild Mutt.
That's got to be a C at best.
Yeah, I never cared about Wild Mutt at all, if I'm being honest.
I think it's nostalgia for me, and like remembering like the like Cartoon Network Flash game and being able to play as Wild Mutt and how much you relied on Wild Mutt for that. I adore him, but it's definitely nostalgia. Like it's not an insane design.
I like the idea of him having like a beast like alien. I like that he like sees with smell and everything. But like just something about him like never really fully vibed with me. I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah.
like he accomplishes what a bloodhound accomplishes.
yeah.
He also can't
speaking
talk.
speaking of that, true. Speaking of that Ben 10 Flash game, I also have vivid memories. Was it the one? It was like isometric top-down view, and you had to hold down the Omnitrix button to cycle through the aliens.
I don't remember that one.
remember
Because
game
I
at all.
played that one, and I didn't realize as a kid that you could hold the button down. So the only alien I could transform into was Wild Mutt.
Incredible.
Because that was the one it starts on.
Incredible. So now I guess the next question is, does he go? Now the question is, does he go above gray matter?
No. Gray matter does more interesting things.
I hate to say it, I do kind of want to put him below gray matter.
All right. I won't fight on this.
Sorry, Wild Mutt fans.
Accelerate.
It's still C tier. He's not bad. He's just mid.
True.
But
I'm curious to see where y'all land on Accelerate, because I like Accelerate. I don't know if I would put him above B, honestly.
I would put him above Forearms.
I would put him. I would probably put him in B. I would put him between Forearms and Stinkfly.
I can also accept that.
I would be happy with that. His power was always just. It was actually more interesting than Forearms, because at least he was like real fast and he got to use that a lot. But Forearms was just strong.
Yeah.
I did so simultaneously. I thought it was kind of cool and also very strange that he just had a visor built into his body.
I thought it was weirder that he had balls built into his feet and he rolled
that's what I always
on
liked.
them.
Also that too.
A lot of what falls into like, Accelerate and Forearms powers are very basic. Mm-hmm. But what pushes it over Forearms for me is that I always thought Accelerate looked fucking awesome. Like the raptor design that's not really actually a raptor, the visor coming down, the wheels on its feet, like that was always super rad to me. It's not just another speedster.
Yeah.
But I also feel like Accelerate consistently didn't get the job done.
Not particularly.
As much as some of the others.
Like, I think his design is good, but it never really like resonated much with me. And a lot of it has to do with the ball feet. I just don't like the ball feet. I don't like the little claspy fingers. Like
I like the ball feet. I never vibed a ton with like the choices they made on the colors. I like the colors, but not necessarily the organization of it, especially like the striping on the tail was a little weird to me.
Yeah, again, he looks like a Tim Burton character with some of that stripage and the weird proportions. I don't know. He wasn't my favorite. He wasn't my least favorite. He was just kind of
not bad.
Yeah. Like he's
not
fine.
bad, not incredible.
And that's the first 10 aliens.
Yeah, we did. That is the original 10. No one in D or F.
No.
Now Cannonbolt. I think Cannonbolt's an A. Personally, I like Cannonbolt.
High B, I think would be mine.
I mean,
it's always going to hold a special place as the reveal of more than 10 aliens.
Yeah,
so
that's exactly. Fair. That is very fair.
I will be happy with him in A. Something about his big chunky hands and teeny tiny little fingies has always been very, very fun to me.
One thing you cannot argue about Cannonbolt is that he's designed.
He is a unit.
Yeah, it's like I can't tell if he's like soft and squishable or if he's just like hard as fuck. But like
vinyl.
Yeah.
You
Based
put
on
your
the way
hand on him and it sounds like Baymax.
Oh god,
just like a
yeah, he's just kind of like Eldritch Baymax, which is really cool to think about. And he can turn into a
fair.
ball, and that's just fun. Who else can turn into a ball? That's cool.
Based on
a bunch of
Roly
different
Polies.
monkeys. Samus.
Did you say a bunch of different monkeys?
Yeah.
Monkey Ball.
Oh, I wouldn't consider that necessarily turning into a ball, but sure.
I mean, they're still in the ball. Point is, if you can roll around in a ball, you're immediately cool. In my book.
I always assumed that Cannonbolt's like yellow things were kind of rubbery based on the way people reacted to it. Because he would always bounce a bit, and then like everything he hit would just like repel off of him.
That makes a lot more sense. I always just assumed they were like hard plastic.
A bit fat gum coated with him.
Yeah.
I don't think that we will be putting him above Ghost Freak.
I would, but I also don't care if we don't.
Yeah, that was my sentiment. Was I personally like the design better than Ghost Freak, but I will.
Well, then that's a 2-to-1 vote.
I will concede this to Mitch. I don't mind either way.
I mean, I would never put it above Ghost Freak, but if it's a 2-1 vote, there's not much I can do.
I mean, I'm pretty indifferent, but it sounded like we were both leaning that way. So
now, one thing I'm sure we're all going to agree on is where we put Upchuck, though.
in C.
Okay, I would say D. I wouldn't necessarily say F.
No, I don't think he's not F tier because I do think his design is like cute and I can enjoy it to an extent.
Despite himself, there is some kind of charm to him.
Yeah.
That is the best I can give him, is like, there is a charm. I don't know why, but there is.
It's kind of like, he kind of looks like if Stitch had dad bod. That's really
you're just like one of the experiments.
Yeah,
he looks like the sandwich one.
Yeah, he looks like the sandwich one. Yeah, I don't remember its name.
625. Oh, I just looked it up. Yeah, I think
why did you just look that up?
I'm fairly certain it's Ruben.
I don't know, man. Don't ask me about my history.
I think it's Ruben.
He goes at the top of D for right now, I'd say.
Okay, I'm
like
okay
top
with
of
this.
D.
He to me, he always kind of existed as like the if they feel like the jokes aren't hitting too hard in the episode, Ben goes for the Omnitrix. It makes him Upchuck, and they go ha ha.
Yeah. So, I also like forgettable enough design that every time I look at him, I go, "That's got to be the redesign, right?" Like,
not on this list.
No, not on this list.
Looking ahead, I'm going to be completely honest. I do not remember the next three that are.
You don't remember Dino? I remember them,
so.
But I don't remember them being used much. They were used very sparingly.
I like the first one's design, kind of.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who
I don't know what he is, though. I don't recognize him at all.
I actually remember, weirdly enough, the episode that he encountered the first one, because they were like twins, I think.
Buzzshock.
That's a bad name.
That's a terrible. Put him in D just for the name. Fuck that.
No, he doesn't deserve that.
He's a little. That sucks.
He's an alien race called the Nosedenian.
The more you say words about this guy, the lower I want to put him on this fucking list, dude.
No, but he can turn into electricity. Like he can do what Upgrade does to technology for the actual electricity coursing through things.
Oh, he's just
redundant.
Yeah.
Okay.
D.
D. Here's the thing. Name sucks. Race name sucks. Power. That's pretty cool. Design
is pretty cool.
Also pretty cool. I would be fine with putting him above Upchuck or putting him in C tier if we even want to if we even want to bump him up that high. I just don't remember him at all.
I remember the mischievousness that came with that character, because that's kind of how the alien race that he got this alien from worked. If I remember correctly. So I remember it fondly, but I'm fine with immediately going back on saying that Upchuck is top of D saying that.
Wait. I'm looking up more screenshots and stuff of him.
Yeah.
His design is actually quite cool.
It's pretty good.
He's like a little battery. He's got like little electricity shit. Can I say something? Name still sucks. A ton. I kind of want to bump this guy up to like high B. I'm gonna be perfectly honest.
That puts him in solid C then. All right.
This design is just really working for me. I don't know why. It's just goofy. I'm warming up to it.
Buzzshock.
Yeah, the name does still suck. Yeah, no, put him in C.
Here's
the name does
my
still
take
suck.
on this is like Buzzshock, Gray Matter, and Upgrade usually end up accomplishing very similar things, but because of the way like Ben's approach to things using that alien brain shifts, they do handle it differently. So it's not necessarily, I guess, as I said earlier, redundant so much as it is.
That's fair.
Taking a new approach to a similar problem.
That's fair. Put him above Gray Matter. That's what I would say.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
I don't know this thing's
I have
name.
no fucking idea what that is.
This is.
I don't remember that at all.
I recognize it. I do remember that actually.
Arctic Guana.
That's right. He breathes ice breath. He
So
used
bad
him
Big Chill.
once.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
thing
bad
sucks,
Big
dude.
Chill.
Put him in F. I hate this thing. This thing is ugly.
just not-
I don't remember him at all. This sucks.
This is not
His
very
design
good.
is close to being good.
His design is just
But
wild
because
mud if
it's
he was
so
a dolphin. It
close,
sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, his design is insanely like not balanced. Mm-hmm. Like he's all torso.
He's just
like-
Quasimodo from SeaWorld. Like,
Yeah, wait here. There's
this
a
thing is ass. I hate
here's
it.
a different in the chat. This is a different
Yeah. Ew. Oh, he's ridgy and dry and wrinkly.
Yeah.
I'm looking up a bunch of stuff. Some of these images, he has like stubble made of like little antennas. It's awful. Like
not here for
every
the cilia.
iteration of this design is terrible.
So F,
Yeah,
but
F.
unequivocally F.
That shit in F.
Ditto,
Never show me
though.
that again.
Ditto?
This thing,
Not bad.
you keep
I like
saying the
Ditto.
name, and I only know that as a Pokemon.
His power is cloning.
I figured that much. So he's just
Good
Echo
job.
Echo before Echo Echo.
Yeah, he's one of the things
Yeah,
that went
gotcha.
into Echo Echo.
Echo Echo before Echo Echo with no sound powers. Just
Right.
Because he's one of the components of Echo Echo. Yes, I just said this.
Yeah. I will say I like him more than Echo Echo because I hate Echo Echo a lot.
wow. Ooh. All right. We'll have to talk about
Echo
that
Echo
later.
is annoying as shit, and his design is kind of ugly. This thing, it's kind of a cool design. I don't dislike it. Again, I just don't really remember him existing, but I don't know where would you guys want to put this?
I
I'm
like
fine
Ditto.
in-
I would put him in low B or high C
Okay.
personally, even though I like him.
Yeah. I was gonna say like B tier. Not really super invested in where in B tier. Probably
I would
above
either
Rip
put
Jaws.
him like I would say bottom of B, top of C. That's where I think
Okay.
he's
Yeah.
he's headed. So that's up to you guys. Which
I would
one
go.
you
I
wanna
would
put
go
him in.
bottom of B for Ditto.
Okay.
I do like the antics that they got up to with
Actually-
having a bunch of Bens.
Put him above Ripjaws again. I just
Yeah.
I still
I was
want
gonna
Ripjaws
say
in
that's
C. Like I
that's
just
gonna be the bit of this this random one off is just you know what, put him above Ripjaws.
yeah,
Like-
no, it's I keep forgetting he's there, and then I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
no, actually, I don't.
That's-
like
I
this.
was
this,
like-
this is like a B alien, but is it better than Ripjaws? Yeah, of course it is.
I was saying it as you're like, yeah, bottom of B. I was like, all right, you know what? Yeah, fuck what I was saying. Bottom of B. Like, I don't really care that much. I still like Ripjaws.
Wild Vine.
Fucking love Wild Vine.
Wild Vine's
never
Wild Vine's
really-
okay.
I didn't watch a lot of episodes with him in it.
I remember him being a lot more prevalent than a lot of the other extra aliens.
He used him a lot in the late episodes, like after he got him.
Yeah. Didn't he have like? Couldn't he like make grenades out of his like?
Yeah, the seeds
weird
on his
corncob
back.
body. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
seeds on his back are grenades.
Yeah. Like that's kind of cool. His design is neat. I like the fly trap being like a thing.
He's
That was
very
a sentence.
Zetsu from Naruto.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
You're not wrong. Again, like I know we're putting a lot of these in B, but I think he's another B.
Like high B.
Like high
Yeah,
B. I would put
higher-
him. I'd put him. Yeah, I'd put him there.
Higher than
honestly.
Accelerate? That's fine, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say higher than forearms, and then I was like,
Nah.
I don't think Tyler's gonna let you do that.
No, I just forearms
I
is
don't think I
basic,
can.
but his design language is just really effective to me. Like it's a strong design, even though it's basic.
So far in this list, he's seeming to be like the middle of the road. Like, is it better or worse than forearms? Check.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like if you're better than forearms, you're great. If you're worse than forearms, you're
right.
mid. Like that's
Yeah, but what about
God.
Eye Guy?
His name is
Is his
Eye
name
Guy.
actually Eye Guy?
Yes, I
Eye
fully
Guy.
forgot about him.
F. I don't remember
God.
him. The design
It's
sucks. The
so
name sucks. Put him in F.
dumb. Yeah.
I hate that shit.
What's his ability? 360-degree vision. Very cool.
Is that
that it?
literally
Yeah.
all he does?
No, he's got like energy beams.
Oh, okay. even still,
I don't
yeah.
think his design is awful, at least in certain poses, but like I'm not gonna fight the F allegation.
The problem is
I
that like
hate
they
this
gave
a lot.
him like insane echolocation ears, but then also put eyes everywhere around him that just look like they're tacked on. Like they don't look like they're part of his body.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of looks like they made the original design without any eyes, and they're like, this guy can hear to see, and they're like, that's cool. No one is gonna buy that toy. That's boring as shit. And then they slapped some eyes on him, and we're like, sure, ship it.
I like I want to like this design really bad, and I can't because it's dumb.
Yeah, I am not a fan of this thing.
Is it above or below Arctiguana?
I'd put him below. Arctiguana sucks,
yeah.
but at least he has like a shape. Like
Yeah.
Eye Guy is just so boring, dude. Like
That's fair.
I got is a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
I guys, the Yu-Gi-Oh card.
the wolf
This
guy.
guy is Blitz Howler.
Blitz.
I don't remember what this guy did, but he's a werewolf and he looks cool, and I want to put him pretty dang high.
Not Blitz
he has
Howler,
4
Blitz Wolfer.
Blitz Wolfer.
Is it Blitz?
He has.
Blitz Howler sounds like a fucking newscaster.
I was gonna say a Mega Man weapon,
Or that. Oh,
but
the design in
he has
here
a 4
is
split
not
mandibles.
the design in here on the tier list is not the original design, because I googled
It is
him.
not.
It's not the original design. And
His original design rips.
his original
Yes.
design
Let me
is
here.
better.
I've
Yeah.
sent 2 pictures.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
It rips so hard
It's-
because
it's
it was
very
basically just a like copy of it was a special episode that was all dedicated to that wolf.
Really?
It was like a werewolf situation. Like that's how he got the alien was he got scratched by it, and that added it to his Omnitrix.
right.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I
don't
love it when it
remember,
adds DNA.
Yeah.
but I do like that the mouth like splits open 4 ways. Like
It's like
so cool.
just
like a
werewolf
rock
mixed
sheet
with
from
Predator.
Bionicle.
And part of the reason it does that is because one of his abilities is like a like supersonic howl. That's a super cool blast.
Yeah.
I love this guy, honestly.
Oh
my God,
I want to put him in A.
Is
I
he
wanna
the
put
other
him-
half of Echo Echo?
I want to put him
could be.
top of A or bottom of B. Or bottom of S, sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Top
I'm with
of
you on
top
that.
of A or bottom of S, because like I just
Top of A.
wolves are cool, man. Like, and this is just a cool alien ass wolf. Like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I would say S is reserved for like aliens that left an impact,
Fair.
and we don't have
Yeah.
enough of an impact.
That
from
is
him
very
to get
very
S.
fair.
Right.
The mummy guy, I would also put in A, if I'm being
Snarrow.
honest.
Snarrow. This is also actually not the original design.
His original design is so much cooler.
His
looking.
original design is much better.
Oh my
These are like
God.
the
Yeah.
redesigns from a later series.
Those are from
I guess.
Omniverse, the ones in the thing. But yeah, his original design is way way cooler.
Yeah, that's A. That's A for
Yeah,
sure.
that's an absolutely A. I'd put it under the wolf, but I would still probably put it above Cannibal, to be honest.
No, 100%. Yeah, me too.
This is one of these like dying season, like add-ons, like final 10 episodes or something.
Yeah, because I remember
Yeah.
him existing. I don't remember him being in that many episodes.
Because
But,
like
like-
the 3 that we're on right now, the for a while, as far as I remember, like I just remember calling Blitz Wolf or Ben Wolf for a while.
Ben Wolf.
Like that's just what
Yeah.
they called him for a little
That's
bit.
what I thought his name was,
Yeah.
to be honest.
No, that's what people called him for a very long time. But like Blitzwolfer, Snarrow, and then this next guy, which I guess his name is Frankenstrike. They
Frankenstrike.
all had their own like dedicated special episodes where it
Oh,
was
yeah.
just about this alien being a villain and then him getting that alien.
They were
don't
Dr.
remember-
Victor, Werewolf, and Mummy.
I
Yeah.
don't remember Frankenstrike at all.
I do because his power, like he wound up being kind of rad.
His
He's another
design is-
electricity guy, right?
Yeah.
I would assume. His design is like okay. I don't dislike it. I don't
I'm
like
not,
it as
like,
much as the
floored
other
by
two
Yeah.
Halloween
Yeah.
boys.
But it's nowhere close to sitting in C.
He just kind of looks like weird reference. He looks like Soul Calibur 5 Astaroth with Elvis Presley sideburns. That's
Wow.
You're
that's
not
what he looks like.
entirely wrong.
No.
I like his pants. I think his pants, he can go off with that. He slays.
And something about the little, like, I guess basically bolts that are in his sternum and his neck. I just love those little pops of green on him.
He's definitely not going to be in C. He might be another B edition.
I put him bottom of B. Well, above Ripjaws, but
Above Ripjaws.
B.
Above Ripjaws.
Yeah. Way
But then
big.
way big.
Way big is like, he's okay.
I like that his name is stupid because they were in like a war scenario and he was like, this is a new one. He's cute. Way big, I guess.
Yeah.
Gotta give him a name. People are dying. Way big.
I do like that he is like very obviously just Ultraman.
Yeah.
I've always liked his design.
Yeah, it's not a
it's
bad
strong
design.
Red, black, and white is a very strong color combo.
Yeah.
I'm
just
not
like-
looking at you, Forearms.
He just didn't really leave much of an impact because he was really only in like the movie, which was like the finale. And I'm like, I'm sure he showed up in like the sequel series and stuff.
Yeah,
but, like, I
very
don't remember
sparingly
him.
going forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's just wildly destructive.
Yeah.
There
like-
was like, I remember in particular, like they used him in the finale of Ben 10 original, and then in Alien Force, they used him to like rip apart a warp gate or something.
Like once
and
or
then
twice.
that's all I remember,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah. No, not super versatile.
Except
for
for
him.
Ultimate Way Big, which we'll get to later.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I mean, I'll put him above Ripjaws. Can we please put Ripjaws at top of C? I just don't think he like.
I want to put Way Big above Ditto.
I'm okay
Ooh.
with this. I'm okay with
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Because like he's not obviously like his superpower is being gigantic, right?
Actually,
maybe he
you know
like shoots a
what?
laser, but
Their design language makes it feel like Way Big is Ditto's jacked older brother.
You know, I can see that.
father,
Yeah.
just older bro.
Like
similar.
the little bit of a fin and like the white
Yeah.
base. Like
All right, so we're going into Ultimate Alien. next?
Alien Force
Or Alien
first.
Force.
Alien
I get the
Force.
names
Yeah.
confused, but yeah.
Because they're the same show.
True. Controversial opinion. I actually think that Alien Force is my favorite season of Ben 10.
I don't know if that's like super controversial.
Oh. Well, it's my favorite. So
As long as you don't
I
say
think I agree with
Omniverse
you.
or the reboot, like you're good.
I mean, again, I never really watched Omniverse. The reboot doesn't exist, so it's not even here. So
No,
it's not real.
I thought you were about to say something controversial about Swampfire.
Oh no, Swampfire is
because-
gonna
Me
be
too.
high.
Yeah, because I was gonna say like
At least
Swampfire
A.
is
Oh,
an
at least,
unabashed heat blast like clone with some extra powers to him.
Because it's Heat
Yeah.
Blast mixed with Stinkfly or
Yeah.
Wildvine.
Wildvine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been
No,
over
he's-
this.
Yeah, you
Alien
can-
Force is fused.
I would put him in S, bottom of S, personally.
Yeah,
I
happy with that.
can't fight that.
Yeah,
I
no.
cannot fight that.
he rips. He rips
Yeah,
hard.
he's strong design, super iconic, gets a lot of screen time. Like he's just solid.
And it's
Echo-
not very
Echo-
often that you see a character with grass and fire powers.
True.
Which is
It's a really
so
weird
sick.
combo.
That
Yeah.
was like one of his most basic transformations.
I also liked that he was the only one with regeneration, so they made sure that he would always
yeah.
get a limb lopped off anytime they used him. Like, it's really convenient. This is only happening when you turn into
Yeah,
this guy.
shame this never happened to Humongosaur. And there's just like a 30 kilogram like forearm on the ground.
Jesus.
But now we get to
Now we get to Echo, who is F, because Echo sucks dick. He's just
Damn.
Ditto, but more annoying with a worse design and a horribly awful voice. Like, Ultimate Echo solves all the design issues, but we're not to him yet. Normal Echo sucks. F tier.
this is where we part ways. See,
Wow.
I feel like Echo might have been formative for me.
Oh.
I was gonna say that I associate this little gremlin bastard with Mitch's personality.
Oh, that's
I don't
upsetting.
know what it is, like in the best way possible. Just
He just
like
gives off
this
perturbed
little
energy.
Yeah, this little asshole that is like constantly just sitting there going,
You know, I can see
like
it now,
this.
actually. I can see it a lot.
he's got headphones on, he doesn't want to deal with you, he is not happy he's
No,
here.
I get it.
His design could use a lot of improving, of course.
Yeah, he's literally just white. Like,
Yeah.
there's no color variation whatsoever.
Well, everything is chrome in the future, but I obviously, since Tyler's putting him in F, he probably won't end up any higher than C no matter where we put him.
Oh, yeah, no.
See above Upchuck? That's going to be a no from Tyler.
Above, that would be in D. Where are you putting them, Nico?
Well, you said C. You said no higher than C, so I just automatically am the appeaser.
Oh, no. It's because I would put him in A.
Fuck that.
I don't.
So I'm saying evening that out would put him in C.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Well, where would you rank him, Nico? Because that's really going to decide
Yeah.
what end of the spectrum he's on.
That is a good question. I have to differentiate a lot of how I feel because of nostalgia on these guys from like actual design and opinion. Because nostalgia rating, like I would do like an A or a B. I remember this guy, and I remember him being like relatively effective. Like every time he used him, like he was not a bad alien. But actual design wise, mid. And you are right. Like he was just a very annoying character because of how his power worked. I'm fine with him in C or D.
You could like low C.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we're going to get some Ds.
I think Upchuck's better, but if this is the way that the voting is going to work, put him where he be.
I mean, Upchuck is a throwaway character, and I don't think Echo is a throwaway, at least.
No.
That's valid, I suppose.
Say bottom of C, and he's going to become the Ripjaws of C.
Yeah, he's going to be the Rip Jaws of C.
Yeah, absolutely.
He is holding that gate.
Can I be honest? I don't like Humongosaur at all.
Really?
It's because like his design is only okay. Just the brown is like kind of boring to me, and he's literally just like he serves the same purpose as Forearms in that he's like the big strong dude, but his design is like way more basic and boring in my opinion. And like Ben used him to like a disgusting degree. It was like every episode.
Yeah.
You got
I want to see a list of episodes where he doesn't use Humongosaur.
I know, it's like it was all the time to the point that it like made me hate him because I was like, there's a scene specifically that I remember from, I don't know if it was Ultimate Alien or this one, but there was a scene where he was getting shot at in the sky by a bunch of lasers, and he was like, oh, I got the perfect guy to deal with this. And I was like, finally, my man Chromosome is coming back, because that's his whole thing is he absorbs lasers. And he's like, Humongosaur, and then like jumps out of a fucking plane. And I was like, my man, my guy. Literally, that is the least effective option you could have picked. You could have at least picked like the ghost moth dude, well, Big Chill or whatever. Like, Jesus. Yeah, I want to put him low, if I'm honest. I don't like him.
They're inside of me, there are two wolves. One of them is named Tyler. The other one is like, I'm also sick of seeing Humongosaur. It's every episode, like on and off, sometimes multiple times an episode. But when he becomes Humongosaur, it's time to wreck shit. Like a wall is getting busted down, right? Mm-hmm. I would say at highest, I would make him the new gatekeeper of C tier. So I would personally put him in D, I think.
I
Tell us why you love
this.
Design wise, I actually disagree with Tyler design wise. Like all of the other aliens pop so much with their colors. It's kind of refreshing to have like a half realistic, boring clay color somewhere in there. You know what I mean? Like it's nothing crazy.
Yeah.
It's not bad design. It is boring, but it's kind of refreshing, especially next to whatever the fuck is next to him right now. And I do agree that he was aggressively overused, and he was basically just a bigger Forearms.
Yep.
With two arms. I'm fine with wherever he needs to go.
Mitch said something about putting him in D. I'm okay with putting him in D. I don't like him. Yeah. I even put him below Upchuck. Personally.
That is crazy.
I think Upchuck has a better design.
I wouldn't fight it.
Upchuck has a better design and a more unique power.
I don't know about better design.
And he's much less used. You can keep them that way, but I will just say my piece for.
I'll allow it for now.
That's gonna trigger a lot of people if anyone actually watches this.
Yeah.
I don't care.
It's gonna be me. I'm gonna comment.
Jet Ray also kind of sucks. His
never used, boring.
His powers are a lot better because he can fly and shoot lasers, which is cool. But he's ugly as sin.
Oh, what is he? Stink fly and something else? I don't know. They're not like actually fusions. They're just.
He's basically just like. He's like a less powerful Superman, and he also looks like a kite.
Pretty much every time he used Jet Ray, all I was thinking was like, why not just use Big Chill?
Yeah,
honestly,
Big Chill is just better. Like,
yeah,
Big Chill honestly solves most of the problems.
Yeah,
he's completely impervious to everything and can fly. Like, just use Big Chill for everything, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I don't care about Jet Ray at all.
Me neither. I would personally.
I'd still put him above Humongousaur. I don't like Humongousaur. He's still more useful than Humongousaur.
If he's going above Humongousaur, I think he should go above Upchuck.
Okay, I'm okay with that. Yeah.
I don't want to be Upchuck at the top of anything. I don't want him to be
Yeah, no, he deserves to be squarely in the middle of whatever tier he's in.
Yeah. I think Big Chill is better than Diamond Head.
Damn.
I can kind of get behind that if I'm being honest. Like, Big Chill, he's overpowered as hell. His design is awesome. His fucking wings turn into a cloak. That's just badass, man. Like, that's just great character design.
I almost just searched Ben 10 Big Chili.
Big Chili.
But like
Mr.
CHILI.
Ooh, God. I just looked at his Omniverse redesign. That's hideous.
Oh, he has an Omniverse redesign?
Oh God, is he thick now?
He's thick.
Why did they do that?
Oh,
they gave him a belt and made him thick.
Oh, I hate that a lot. What the hell?
The quote attributed to Big Chill on the wiki is just chill, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I can place him saying that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, thick Big Chill ain't it, but he's not real as far as I'm concerned. Actual Big Chill?
No.
S tier.
Real Big Chill. Real big fish. Yeah, I'd grab a beer with Big Chill, that's for sure.
Grab a beer with Big Chill.
That's if I had the Omnitrix, I would turn into Big Chill just to keep my beers cold. No other purpose.
Like, no, just your buddy calls you like, man, I'm having a really rough day. I miss her a lot. You're just like, oh shit, I'll bring Big Chill. Like, just show up with a 12-pack, turn into Big Chill, just sit down, just...
Yeah, just
and you know if he's in the friend group, his name is just Chill, but they're like, hey, it's Big Chill.
What up, squad fam?
Yeah.
And I think we've got another S coming up.
We've got another S coming up. Easy.
Literally,
S.
Chromostome is my favorite Ben 10 alien ever.
I still personally like Big Chill more.
Big Chill
but
is
I
a
won't
better
be
design.
upset if Chromostone ends up above him.
Mm-hmm.
I understand it's a personal bias, and I don't necessarily think that Chromostome deserves to be the top of S tier. But I personally would love if he was the top of S tier. I don't know why I love this dude so much. I just do.
on the exact same wavelength as you.
Fuck yeah.
He's just Diamond Head, but better.
He is.
One of the first things I remember them saying about Chroma Stone was just like, yeah, he's basically invincible.
Yeah. Like literally
he can just take it.
Isn't he literally the same race as Diamond Head, but just like a more advanced species?
Yeah.
Or something like that, like an evolved species of it.
Yeah. You can't break him. He's like...
He absorbs
tired.
lasers, and every fucking enemy fights him with lasers, and he uses him in maybe 2 episodes, and it was infuriating.
Yeah. He also had a really fun voice, and I loved how he announced himself. Like, it was so like knight in shining armor, like Chroma Stone.
Yeah.
Like
it's so good.
It was so good.
And his color scheme is just great.
They're not the same race. They're from the same like mineral based planet.
I see.
They're the what is it? The Petrosapiens and the Crystal Sapiens. Yeah.
Oh, okay. They're definitely racist against each other, but we'll.
Oh,
100%.
for sure.
Oh my God,
Race war
clearly.
starts now.
My God.
Anyway, brain fucker.
Brainstorm.
Yeah, I don't
Brainstorm.
remember his name. I don't care for him.
I like him.
I like him. Crabman.
He was like extremely
I always
powerful.
thought his voice was very fun.
That is true. He had a great voice.
Voice was fun. I liked the like shell protected the weird brain. It was weird, but like I liked that it was like.
But he shot lightning from it.
He did shoot lightning from it.
The design and the power a little disjointed.
A little bit.
I will say the name really ties it all together, though.
Yeah.
And we love that.
Also, the name of his alien species is Cerebrocrustacean.
Yeah,
Of course it is.
I'm happy in B tier.
I'll allow it. Like, he definitely is impactful. He's just not my favorite design, but I think B makes sense. I'd put him above.
He's cooler gray matter.
I'd put him above Frankenberry.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
I just knew we were putting him above Ripjaws. That's just where I was starting.
Obviously, yeah. I'll let you put him as high in B as you want, as long as he doesn't pass forearms. I won't.
That's fair.
I won't stop you.
I would let him pass Stingfly. I don't know if he would pass Accelerate for me.
I'll put him just below Stingfly.
Okay.
Because I still am partial to Stingfly.
I have a feeling that Mitch and I are going to disagree vastly on Spider Monkey, because I know you.
If we're talking about annoying characters in Ben 10 Alien Force, Spider Monkey is the top of my list and is probably one of the biggest reasons I hate monkeys.
Mitch does hate monkeys.
I know Mitch hates monkeys. I found out recently, but the thing is, I always really liked monkeys as a kid. Today, I'm like kind of indifferent, but like I don't know, Spider Monkey. That's just funny because it's like. It's like a real thing, but then they made him like a half spider, half monkey.
It is very funny.
He shoots webs out of his tail. He does have a really annoying voice, but it's fitting for him.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's not going to get into like A tier territory because Mitch would never allow
Because
that.
I'm echoing this shit.
But like, much like I think Forearms is the best B tier because of his multi-arms, I think this multi-armed freak deserves to be up in the same rank.
In B?
Like high B?
Yes.
I don't know if you can do that when I'm putting him in F.
It's Nico's decision on where he's going to make him land,
true,
where he's
it's
going to
true.
average out. Maybe he'll say he wants it in S, and then
That would definitely
and
put
then
it
it's
in
an A.
B.
Not my guy. You think I'm about to put Spider Monkey in S tier?
You might S for Spider Monkey.
Absolutely not. I think he's above Ripjaws, but
Good. At least okay. At least he's above
I'll
Ripjaws.
put him above Ripjaws. I don't know if he goes above Ditto for me, honestly. It's another one that I'm like very nostalgic for, but I like design wise wouldn't necessarily put him above it.
So is that where you would put him personally, or where you think it would even out based on your placement?
That's fair. But can we put him below Ripjaws?
No, we absolutely can't.
Yes.
No.
We did it to Echo.
Yeah, because Echo sucks. Because at least
It's only
like,
fair.
Spider Monkey. No. Because Spider Monkey.
I'm okay with him being top of C.
Spider Monkey is still annoying, but has a much cooler power and he has a much stronger design.
We still disagree. But stronger design, yes, objectively.
Yeah.
But
I'm like, fucking Echo is just like a Funko Pop that hasn't become anything yet. He's like just the base of a Funko Pop. Shit sucks, dude.
That's fair. That's very fair.
you know, put Echo atop of D now. No, I'm just joking.
I'll let it happen.
You've
I hate
equated him to a Funko Pop, and that has triggered something in Mitch. I don't know. I personally think he's better than Ripjaws, but if we are trying to split the difference on such a
because here's the
wild-
thing. I want him to be very high. He wants him to be very low. But you and me both agree he's above Ripjaws. Therefore, he should be above Ripjaws. Because that's 2 against 1.
But how much does F weigh? Because that was basically the split of Echo too.
It doesn't.
That was pretty much the exact same split that Echo had. I'm not going to fight you too hard on this.
I was
It's
more
just pixels
impartial.
on
That's
fair.
the screen.
I myself was more impartial to like Echo, I think, because
Yeah,
Spider Monkey is a significantly better design. I
Yeah,
think.
100%. He is annoying, though.
But speaking of strong designs,
Gwyneth Paltrow's Goop. Everybody.
I love Goop. Not Gwyneth Paltrow's Goop at all. But like Goop the Ben 10 alien, amazing design.
Strange, like is he? He's kind of like Upgrade. Like he's just like amorphous.
He's because the thing is, he's a tiny alien in a little UFO that controls the goop.
Right.
And then he can use the goop into like whatever. It's just such a cool idea and a cool design for an alien.
okay, hold the phone.
Oh God, what have you done?
I just read the wiki. The alien in the UFO is a 200-pound single-celled organism.
What the fuck? That makes no sense at all.
That is a big ass cell.
That's
Okay,
Wow.
okay. The alien itself is the goop. The 200-pound single-celled organism is the goop body. It just comes packed with an anti-gravity projector that lets him move in Earth's gravity.
interesting. Okay. I misunderstood. Even still, that's still a cool design. And
Yes,
a cool concept.
agreed. No lower than A, please.
Yeah. Absolutely. I put him at top of A.
Agreed.
Above Ben Wolf.
He's more impactful than Ben Wolf, if that's a factor. He was in a lot more episodes. He's more memorable.
I'm okay with him just being in like the top 3 because all 3 of those guys are super
Yeah, like I won't
cool.
be
Yeah.
I won't be pissed if he's
Yeah,
like
I'm
below
not-
them, but
I'm very partial to Ben Wolf. Is the only thing for me. I adore Ben Wolf.
you can
Ben
put him
Wolf can
below
stay
Ben
top
Wolf
of A.
because Ben Wolf is still really good. Like I still love Ben Wolf a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will agree that he's better than Snarrow.
Better name at least.
Better
Yeah.
name than Snarrow.
Yeah. Now I remember this guy, but not by choice.
I think didn't he have the exact same power as Brainstorm?
Kind of.
He was.
Or was he magnetic?
Magnetism?
Okay.
I think. Which one? Oh, fuck. Which one is he?
What is his name? I don't even remember.
I'm
this
trying
thing's
to figure
name.
that out.
Lodestar.
Lodestone. Yeah, he's like a
Oh.
lodestone.
Right.
Yeah.
I see.
Magnetism.
I mean, I think his design is neat.
Yeah, I like the floating head.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
the big spike shoulders.
When I say it's not by choice, it's just because it's a forgettable design, but not a bad one.
Yeah, he's definitely I completely forgot that this motherfucker existed. Completely.
Yeah.
So like I don't
He
think we should
also-
put him too terribly high.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I always love magnetism is kind of like a weakness for me. And yellow and black is also a bit of a weakness for me.
Damn, so you just really like X-Men.
I really, really don't.
No. It sounds like y'all are heading for like B tier.
B is so bloated.
B is really bloated.
I would be because here's the thing. I think because he's kind of forgettable, C tier is fine, but also I can't have him below Ripjaws.
I like him a lot, but would be okay with him calling C tier a home.
Here's what I think should happen here. You should put him at the top of C tier and put Ripjaws in C tier below him.
As much as that might pain you to do. Bottom of C!
Whoa! Yeah, thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
How the mediocre
That is-
have fallen.
That makes more sense to me. I'm okay with that.
I'm okay
Yeah,
with that.
I still just really like the personality.
I do
of
too.
Yeah.
Buzz,
If I'm being
whatever
honest-
his fucking name was.
I'd put little Buzzbolt Battery Man above Frankenberry also. To be frank.
I'm
I mean,
okay
I would
with
swap their places.
that. I'm okay with that.
That makes more sense. Yeah, this makes more sense to me.
Yeah,
I agree with this. I
yeah,
agree
I'm
with
okay with
this.
this.
Let me
Hello.
tell you something.
Hello, Incineroar.
Hulk Hogan.
His name is just Wrath. Rath.
I like that
it's
he
so
has
dumb.
the fucking Toxicroak middle finger spikes, and he's just
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan dressed as a furry.
I
Incredible.
was just
design.
thinking of. Let me tell you something, Kevin E. Levin. What an idiot. The fact that Ben becomes like 18 times dumber when he turns into Wrath, and he's already not that intelligent of a boy.
Yeah.
That was
Also,
already one of his vices.
The thing about Wrath is that he really serves no function at all because his only thing is that he's strong. But he can be that strong, arguably stronger, by using his favorite boy Humongousaur and retain his intelligence.
That's because Wrath is the upchuck of Alien Force.
He really is.
Yeah.
Are we gonna put him in D?
No, we can't. No, we can't. We could, but we can't.
Yeah.
For why?
No,
He's funny.
you're right. Put him above Echo Echo, please.
It's very
He's
much like
funny.
Upchuck. Upchuck was the like Omnitrix bad bait because he was super lazy and didn't want to do anything. Wrath is the Omnitrix bad bait because he messes everything up.
I will also say he's not bad design. It's just kind of boring because he's Tony the Tiger.
Yeah.
Like in his youth when he was in like college playing football.
We're not calling Wrath anywhere close to peak. Like
No.
Not at all. Wrath is
Now-
fine. I don't know
Who
what
the shit is this?
Can we get like
That
a
is-
bigger image of that guy?
That's
'Cause
just-
I
Yeah,
don't-
let me hold
That's
on.
just a droid from Star Wars. I
What
don't.
the shit is
What's
his
that?
name?
No, it's not.
I'm gonna Google
Nanomech, is it?
generic robot Ben 10. Brought up energy, which is
Is it Nanomech?
Energy.
Oh, it's Nanomech. Okay.
nanomech.
Oh.
Considering none of us even know who this is,
Yeah, he's gotta be. He can't be higher than D if none of us even know who this is.
It says that he actually debuted in Ultimate Alien, according to the wiki.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
He's a weird one because it says debut in the series. Like, it's not his first. I'm very confused by him. Hold on.
Okay, none of us
there's
know
something
who
called
he
Ben
is.
10 Alien Swarm. That was the live action movie.
Oh.
I'm
then
gonna
they
say
added
since
him to
none of us
Ultimate
know
Alien.
who this is, we're gonna put this as the first Not My Ben
The very first Not My Ben.
because I genuinely do not know what this thing is.
No, that's fair.
That said, I like his design.
Yeah,
to a
he's cool.
degree, At
It's
least the
not
design
bad.
in that bubble.
Yeah.
And I like that his species is labeled as half human, half microchip.
What the fuck does that even mean?
And it says alternate counterparts, teeny weeny.
I do remember him. Now that I'm
he's got
seeing more
wings.
pictures of him, he has little green wings.
Oh, is he Ant-Man?
Is he really small? Is that the thing? I'm assuming
really
based on the
small, or can
name,
he
is he like the
shrink?
size of a fly?
I saw this, and now you have to too.
Oh,
All right, we're keeping him and Not My Ben. Mm-hmm. Anyway, what about Alien
okay. It
X?
looks like he's just very, very small.
Yeah,
Yeah, teeny tiny guy.
I hate it.
Yep.
Alien X is a very important alien to me. It was the for years and years and years, it was the last time I saw my one of my elementary school best friends in person before he moved away.
Oh,
Because we had a sleepover party the night of the debut of Alien X's special episode. So probably like somewhere in the high mid C tier.
okay.
Wow.
I always thought Alien X had an incredible design, and I hated his gimmick a lot because it was just annoying.
That's fair.
I liked that they were like had to cart him around like a fucking surfboard.
Yeah.
I thought it was an interesting way to balance what is just the strongest alien. Because if I remember, the gimmick is that he can just do anything, but they have to make a decision about it first.
Yeah. You have to get like the faces to agree.
Yeah.
And they never
And you know what
agree.
usually what his response is, Alien X can do anything. Most of the time he's just like, this never happened. Like,
Yeah. He's basically just like the retcon machine. Like
yeah.
I don't know. He's kind of like an outlet for lazy writing, and I don't like that he's one of like the original like new 10 aliens he gets, because like he doesn't even use him often because
Because he can't.
Is he relegated to the B wasteland?
I was going to say, honestly, based on the conversation, I'm fine with him going in C. I like his design a lot, but the more we've talked about it, the more I've just kind of gone, yeah, he was a little useless.
Yeah, I think I'd put him in C personally.
Like, he is a
I'm fine with,
Deus
like,
Ex
top of
Machina,
C.
but they put a limiter on him. So at least it's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm fine with like top of C because his design is still better than Frankenben.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I can agree with that. Are we into Ultimate Alien now?
Yeah,
We
we're an
are.
ultimate alien.
And
Cool.
I don't recognize a lot of these.
we're
I
going to start seeing more
recognize-
not my Bens.
Yeah, I recognize most of them, but there are a few I don't know. I know this first guy. He's the hydro dude. Like, he shoots water out of his hands.
Are we sure about that?
I think. I don't remember his name, but
Is he amphibian? Or no, that's somebody else.
no. Hydroblast, yeah.
Hydroblast.
Is that his name?
Hydro-
Oh, Water
Because he's a
Hazard.
new alien.
Water hazard.
Water
He's
Hazard.
debut.
Why did
Yeah, water
Hydroblast
hazard.
come up as a thing? Water Hazard. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Definitely doesn't like stand out as one of like the all-time greats,
No.
but I do think his design is okay. Like, I think it's
He do
It's
be a bit
solid.
crustacean-like.
yeah. I like the hood that's probably also a shell. And he doesn't really have any other like the only other water themed one he's had up until this point was Ripjaws, and his only thing was he could swim. So this is the first guy that can like shoot out water.
That is
Yeah,
fair.
he actually
That is
has
fair.
water powers.
Yeah. So like I dig him. I don't think he's gonna be like A tier or anything, but I think he's B. personally.
I'm always way into crustacean designs, and this hits that mark. Yeah.
It's just crustacean enough for it to like scratch a little bit of that itch, but it's not like crazy memorable or anything that I care about it. I would personally go like right below Ditto, right above Spider Monkey.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not opposed.
Now this guy is amphibian. I looked
That's
him up.
amphibian.
This is amphibian.
I also remember
I just
this dude,
looked
but
him up.
not as much.
Ah, yes. I think that this is an incredible design.
It's a great design, absolutely.
It's not a bad design at all.
It's even incredible. It's actually, this is one of the few designs I think gets better in Omniverse.
And now
But,
amphibian is another water themed alien that also has electric powers.
Yeah, because I think doesn't he just like fly around and shock people? Isn't that his whole thing?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
like he has way too many electric people at this point. But
bit.
I do like the design. I like that he's very ghostly and very like jellyfish. But he's like not relegated to the water, like he can fly and shit. Like
Absolutely.
solid design. Like I would put this also in B, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
But higher.
Higher
in
yeah.
B. I'm reading this just like grazing over it. It says amphibian can manipulate and produce electricity that is able to stun, paralyze, or kill.
Jesus. Yeah, remember when Ben just started murking people? That was the best part of the show.
Yeah. We did just kind of skirt over how like Humongousaur and Way Big could just step on people.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you
And
could
yes.
kill anybody with any of them.
Yeah. Man, Alien X, they bring out Alien X just to kill one dude named Jeff. Like,
They brought out Alien X to solve a universe-wide alien war, but
yeah. No, but I want to see him kill Jeff.
I want to see Jeff perish.
Jeff Bezos?
Yes. Amphibian above or below Brainstorm?
I was gonna say above Wildvine.
Oh,
Above
wow.
Wildvine.
Only because he's not as iconic, I wouldn't put him that high. I'd keep him under Stinkfly personally.
I will accept this.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take that.
Still a good design though.
This is Armadillo.
Armadillo. That's what it was. I remember that now because I came up with a fake Pokemon card Armadillo when I was a little kid, and then that thing came out, and I was like, they stole the name. I was like a teenager at that point, so who cared? But like,
I
Now listen.
would not have remembered it until you said the name.
Now listen.
yeah.
I've said it before. I'll say it again. I think this is the third time on recording. Anime girls make me hard. Wrist-mounted pile bunkers make me wet. And this guy's entire forearms are just pile bunkers. Like,
You're not
come
wrong.
on.
I'll also say a little bit of like weirdly like Shovel Knight I'm getting from him.
No, yeah.
I
see it.
It's just like the helmet is like a little bit knight-like, and the rest of the proportions, like I could see this as like a goofy Shovel Knight boss.
I like that it's very much like this big blocky dude, but then the existence of the tail and the ears is like, oh shit, there's an armadillo under that thing.
He's just a little guy in big
I
armor.
think it's like incredible name. The design is good.
It's really yellow.
It's very like just yellow. Yeah, like there's not a lot of detail to it, which could be said about a lot of Ben 10 monsters or aliens just because of like the art style. But like something about this one, like I just want more from it. Like it's just a little bland in my opinion. It's still good. I like the idea, but like I don't know. I kind of just want to put him at the top of C, if I'm being honest.
Does this change your mind? Here's a picture of Armadillo. It's like being proven that armor is just his flesh.
Now I want to put him in F. I hate that
I
a
do
lot.
want to put him lower because of that. Thank you.
Is that official? Is that from the show?
Yeah, it's very clearly from the show.
Wait, no, it's not. Wait, but his shoulders look different in that.
That's Omniverse.
I was gonna say it's
Uh,
not from one of the
on
good
the wiki-
shows, but it is from the show.
On the wiki, that image is just labeled out of control vibration.
Wow, they made his design so much worse.
Yeah, it is typical.
Look at the face.
Here's the thing, though. Like, the art style, I think, is what's making it worse, but it is more detailed, kind of like how I wanted it to be. They added the lines and the mechanical bits to, like, the black parts and the tail. They added, like, the bolts onto the shoulders to give it, like, a little more visual interest. Like, I don't think this is a bad redesign. It's
That's
just the
actually
face
fair.
is very long.
The face is the problem because my favorite part of Armadillo is the helmet.
Yeah, the face
Fair.
and the shoulders actually not being like inlaid anymore is kind of a problem. But I do agree that like the better banding and stuff. But so this Armadillo or just Armadillo in general.
Yeah, Armadillo in general, I'd still say C tier. My
I'm okay with that. Like I can't let him drift higher by design alone.
He's
I put him
above
top of
Ripjaws. Yeah.
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 We'll take that.
That
Caracosta.
Terraspin.
Terraspin.
Right.
Name.
Terraspin. Yeah.
Terraspin, if I recall correctly, he can.
He shoots tornadoes out of his chest, right?
He can spit air from his chest to float, and his fins like rotate around his body like fan rotors.
Yeah, he literally like turns into a fan and like,
which I'll be honest,
air out.
Kind of a fun and like unique concept for a like turtle tortoise design.
Yeah, no, I really like Terraspin, if I'm being perfectly honest. Like he's not a super memorable one, but like that's just a really fun like character design and character power. Like he's
a sea turtle that can believably swim through the air.
Yeah. And I imagine that like if Ben wanted to commit murder, he could spin at such a velocity that he could saw someone in half. And that's just cool. I kind of want to put him in A.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm feeling like top of B, like low A, and if you're putting him in A and we're keeping forearms in B, then I'm fine with him in A.
Yeah,
I would be totally cool with putting him over forearms.
Yeah,
I think we put him over.
I don't
forearms.
know if I'm comfortable over Ghost Freak.
We put him over forearms. He's getting a little bloated. Let's move forearms up to the bottom of A.
I can get behind that.
If we have to.
That does mean that Wildvine is top of B.
Sure.
I'm not opposed to that.
Yeah, fine with me.
I'm looking for. It's hard to. I think that's NRG.
It is NRG.
Yes, it is NRG.
NRG is fine.
NRG is fun.
He's very much
his personality
kind of what
I
wish Colossal was.
Like, here's the thing. Like, NRG in concept is fun. His personality and his accent and everything, very fun. Design-wise, pretty fucking boring. Like,
does it make a difference if I show you that they gave him two bodies in Omniverse?
That's what he is on the inside, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't know if that's actually official art, but
it is the correct design, at least.
Yeah.
That much is real.
I'm also going to put this in chat just so that we can reference it to find this guy's name again later, but also because I think it's funny.
Yikes.
Needs suit to contain power.
That's what it is. Like if he steps out of the suit, he just like melts everyone around him.
Yeah. I do like that he looks like a stove oven.
Yeah.
I'm always a big fan of that. Once again, I'm getting Shovel Knight vibes.
Yeah.
I like him. I've always been a fan of him. He's goofy. And
where do you guys want to rank him? Because you're going to want to put him way higher than I do.
C somewhere.
Oh, okay. Not much higher than I was saying D, so.
I mean, the accent brings him up to probably high C, low B.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I forgot that Echo Echo is in C. He's got to be above Echo Echo.
Yeah. I'm happy with him in C. Does he go above Ripjaws? I think yes.
Weirdly enough, I would say no.
I think I put him between Ripjaws and Lodestar.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. I mean, if that's what you guys want. Go for it.
Yeah.
All right. This thing is F.
Fast track.
Fast track is F. He's literally just accelerate, but he looks stupid. He literally was just. I remember him. I remember hating this guy because he just showed up randomly. Like, he didn't gain him or anything. One episode, he was just like, time to go fast. I'm this thing. And I was like, what about accelerate? And then he just used that instead of accelerate for the entire rest of the show. And I never understood why.
Not even
that.
Not My Ben. This
F.
gets the insult of F.
Yes.
Bottom
of F. He is the worst.
Bottom of F.
Yeah. What the shit is this thing?
It's clockwork.
Clockwork?
It's clockwork.
That's the fucking villain from Sly Cooper.
It's clockwork.
What the shit is this?
Have you
he's
heard
made of
about the
gold.
Gear Wars?
I genuinely don't remember this in any capacity. I watched
he has
all of the series.
chronokinesis.
What
He
does that
can
mean?
fire. That's control over time. He can fire green time rays from his hands or chest, which have various effects like sending people back in time, aging an object or person to dust, reversing the effects of a time bomb, sending people. This is another Deus Ex Machina alien.
He sounds ludicrously overpowered. I don't like his design, like, at all. It's really boring to me. I get that he's got a little like wind up thing on his head, which is cute, but like I don't
Another
care about this
design
guy
that
at
was
all.
marginally improved in Omniverse, but it's not great still.
Yeah.
It was barely changed in Omniverse, actually.
Yeah.
I honestly, I'm ready to put him in Not My Ben, because I don't remember him in the slightest.
Yeah, you could put him at top.
I'm
of Not
prepared
My
for
Ben.
that.
Yeah.
Like I watched all of Ben 10 within the last like 6 years, and I have no idea what that fucking thing is.
Speaking of Not My Ben, I don't recognize the next three.
Me fucking neither.
That's literally
one-
just Randall from Monsters Inc. What the fuck is going on?
You know what? He has the powers of Randall too. This is Chameleon.
Chameleon.
His power is literally just do what a chameleon does.
Oh, it's chameleon, but spelled like alien instead of.
yeah.
Yeah, and he's got the
Chameleon.
he's got the necrozma eyes kind of thing going on.
Yeah,
that's the
no,
only
this is
thing I
just
really
Randall
like.
with a fucking Simon on his head. Like that's all this is. This sucks.
Oh, but he does have a long retractable stinger.
Yeah, bottom of Not My Ben.
Yeah,
Bottom of
fuck
Not
that.
My Ben.
What the shit is the next one?
His name is Edel.
Eels?
Like beetle, but he eats.
Oh. Okay. What the fuck? When did this thing show up? I don't know what this is. He looks completely different in Omniverse. What the hell?
He looks
I think
so
he's-
different.
I think
like
he's
his
better
Omniverse design.
upchuck.
I hate them both.
I like his Ultimate Alien design, but not his Omniverse design.
I don't like either. This dude does nothing for me at all.
Just the Omniverse design just has so much more personality to it than this does.
Yeah,
Like
but
this,
it completely lacks the nuance of Metal Jaws.
that's that's fair. This thing I read like old like Zentai villain. Like
Let's see. He eats just about anything like Upchuck does, and then converts the materials into matter to shoot a green beam that is powerful enough to cut a floating mountain in half.
That's a weird, just
a
weirdly
floating mountain.
specific thing to say.
Not
I mean, he just
so
sounds like
he's
Upchuck, but
better-
better.
He's better Upchuck.
He's better Upchuck.
He's
but
better than Upchuck.
I don't. Controversially, I don't like his design as much as Upchuck.
I also don't actually like his design as much as Upchuck.
But you could put him at the top of Not My Ben.
I guess it,
Because
Yeah.
at least interesting.
I feel like if I fight anymore, you're just gonna put him in F instead.
That's the
and
thing.
that's
I don't think he
worse.
belongs in F. It's just.
I know, because he's
Yeah.
better than Upchuck.
And this next thing is literally just a little imp.
As Jerry Rig.
Oh, that actually
Rig.
sounds familiar. Jerry Rig.
It's
Not to me.
it's the impishness of the little battery guy mixed with the mechanical ingenuity of gray matter.
Oh.
yeah,
But
he's just a little
imp
bastard.
guy.
Once again, the Omniverse design is completely different.
He's very like Green Goblin.
Yeah.
I don't love either of them.
No, I
I've
think
never
it's
been a fan of little goblin guys.
I'm a big fan of Little Goblin guys, but this is a bit on the nose.
Yeah, this does nothing for me. Not my Ben. Don't care. The one of the first images when you Google search him is a Reddit post that's just his image and it says "Bring me them cheeks, Vilgax."
Oh my god, I just posted.
Bring me them cheeks, Vilgax.
I had it copied as I was moving him into Not My Ben. Son of a bitch.
Jesus
Okay, but
Christ.
now we're getting into the ultimate aliens.
Now we are. And
I am also going to say, for the sake of time, I think the Ultimate Alien should be the last one, since none of us watched Omniverse and
because
we don't care.
literally all of these would be Not My
Not
Ben.
my Ben. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the cable guy has a neat design, and that's as much as I would give it.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I don't think any of the Ultimates are better than their actual
Really?
counterparts, except for Ultimate Echo Echo, who is supremely better.
I think Ultimate Swampfire is better than Swampfire.
Really?
The like withered wood and bulbous growths is a really like interesting design to me, and it evokes like Remnant from the Ashes, which is a game I love.
I like it a lot, but I honestly would not put it above regular. Swampfire.
No, I wouldn't put any of these in S. I do agree. Like, I think what you said is accurate. Like, it's a good design. It's very unique and it's effective, but it doesn't make me think of Swampfire.
Right.
And it's just not as iconic. So, like, we can put it like relatively high.
Yeah.
Because it is like a pretty good design.
I mean,
but-
I would have him in A.
okay.
I would have him in at least high A.
Okay, then we'll put him
Because
in
I think
A
his
then.
design is more cohesive than Swampfire.
I was gonna say top of B.
Okay.
I would definitely say he's above Snarrow myself.
I like Snarrow a little bit better personally, but that's up to
We
you
can
guys.
put him under Snarrow. Like once again, I'd put him in S. But
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I'm-
Snarrow is like more unique personally.
That's
with like the flesh bandages.
yeah. Yeah, that's I'm fine putting him just above Cannonbolt, just below. I do prefer Ultimate Spider Monkey. Honestly, he's goofier, and I don't know.
I like Ultimate Spider Monkey's design. It's very different, and it's still very fitting with the name and the power set. I don't know if I like it more, but I do think it's good.
Holy shit! The Ultimate Spider Monkey in Omniverse is
very different.
So different.
The Ultimates were in Omniverse?
Yeah.
It looks like that one's a villain because it has a red.
It looks like they're used by who
Albedo.
Was it Albedo?
From Overlord?
No, the creator of the Omnitrix.
Or no, that's not. No, Albedo wasn't the creator of the Omnitrix, was he?
No.
No.
No, Albedo was still part of that race though, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I don't know who Albedo is.
I think he was the
other than-
creator's partner.
Other than the
partner, like assistant.
Yeah. I just know her as the sex demon from Overlord. That's the only thing I know. Albedo.
Yeah, he was the original guy's assistant, but he wound up like in a like Ben clone body somehow.
Yeah, because he absorbed Ben's DNA through the evil Omnitrix or whatever.
Oh, so
And
he's
became
Kevin 11 again.
He became Ben with a red jacket and white hair.
Yeah.
I hate that's some like deviant art shit. What the hell?
Yeah. He hates
Wow.
it too. Ultimate
miss
Spider
anything
Monkey,
about Omniverse.
much less annoying than Spider Monkey, but not to me not as well designed.
The thing here is this is a lot more spider, which bothers me because I am arachnophobic.
That's fair.
But I do think it's an effective design. I would put him in either high C, low B. That's where I'd put him.
I would keep him in C personally.
Okay.
That's fair. I like if this part of the design was not there and it was just the Ultimate Alien one that like Albedo uses, like I would put him higher because it would be a more cohesive move, but this is a little disjointed, I will admit, just having a monkey with spider legs. Where in C are we feeling? Above Ripjaws?
I'll allow you to put him wherever.
Yeah. Free range on that. I really don't.
Square dead center.
Works for me.
He's above Ripjaws, and that's all that matters.
Ultimate Humongousaur gives Humongousaur like a more interesting design. I don't know if it's better though.
Yeah, it gives him a worse design.
Yeah,
it's like
it's worse.
He has finger missiles,
Right.
which makes him better than just being strong. But I also don't like it.
And a spiked tail.
I would put him right next to Humongousaur.
I would too, honestly. Like I don't like either.
Sure.
I think there's a way they could, like, the green, it's honestly a very nice green. And then it pairs really well with the like slate black that they put on, like the plating.
Yeah.
But I don't like how they did it. And I don't know how they would improve it.
Looking at a better image of him, I would put him above Humongousaur, but not any higher than that. Just because I think it's cool that he has like the knuckle things, and then like his hand like morphs into the gun with like those as the barrels is cool.
I
He's
actually
got, like, the helmet.
dislike his hand morphing into the gun.
Me too.
Fair enough. I don't know. I think his design is more interesting, but I still don't like either design.
Interesting in this case, I don't think means better. I appreciate the simplicity of Humongousaur, and they just kind of tack stuff on to him.
I won't argue because I don't like either. So
Ultimate Big Chill.
sucks. F tier.
Not going an S, that's for sure.
Going an F.
Oh, yo, wait, hold on. I just missed something.
What?
What?
What did you miss?
I missed you to, where did you say Ultimate Big Chill is putting?
I said F.
Like it's not, obviously it's not strictly a downgrade, but like, holy shit. They just changed his color scheme and gave him fire for no reason.
And the thing, the worst part of it, because not only does this design look significantly worse, not only did they give him fire for no reason, in the show, and this stuck with me because of how fucking stupid it was, they explained that his new power was fire that's so hot that it freezes you. So he's exactly the same. He just looks like a fucking dipshit, like burrito mascot.
Wait.
It's terrible.
It's even dumber. Ultimate Big Chill is capable of breathing ice flames, which he describes as fire so cold it burns.
Oh, I'm so sorry. So cold it burned. Yeah, no. I knew it was something like that. That sucked ass. Thing is, like, you can put him above the weird blue leopard thing, but no higher, in my opinion, because I fucking hate this thing.
I mean, just like by virtue of it being Big Chill, I think I personally feel like I would place it higher.
Yeah, like it's a boring redesign, but because it's Big Chill and a different color, I'm still fine with it being a little higher than F.
Also, looking at this, it is interesting that it says the flames are not fire. They're plasma beams that consume the heat of whatever they touch, apparently, which is interesting.
Sure.
It is interesting, but also not how plasma works.
Not how plasma works, and not how Big Chill works.
Fictional cartoon for children about aliens, so I guess the science doesn't really have to be sound.
No, it must.
No. No, man. Fire so cold it burns.
Well,
I'm okay with him being anywhere in the D to C range.
Okay.
Because, I mean, an F really does throw a wrench into placements.
I would also like, I did forget about this until I saw a picture of it. I think we discounted Humongousaur a bit because he can grow massively larger
is
than he
true.
starts, and his design gets slightly better as he does. I'm gonna post a picture of it because like he can get huge.
I like the 60 feet design more.
Yeah, the 60
Yeah.
feet design is significantly better.
It's that's the best of all of them.
Yeah. And I think that's something that we forgot. Like, he is just strong, but he can also just be like a mini way big that isn't as like one note destructive.
So why don't I remember him doing that too often?
Yeah, I didn't remember it until I saw that. I think it was just because he never really made a point of being like, gotta get big now, would just kind of do it, you know? Mm-hmm. So I would say Ultimate Big Chill between Humongousaur and Ultimate Humongousaur.
I'm fine with betwixt.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue.
It's fair.
Ultimate Echo, as I've said before, only one that's like a vast improvement over.
It's
the
a
original.
massive improvement.
It is.
Massive.
As someone who likes Echo,
Yeah.
It is rad as hell.
It's genuinely a really good design, and it's like
And
it makes me
it
like
improves-
Echo.
it improves even more in Omniverse again.
Does it?
Yeah,
It actually does.
hold on,
Let me-
I'll
let
send
me
a
look him
pic.
up, hang on. See, that
That's
to me
the
just looks
albedo
like Black
version.
Manta with Oxfords.
That might be why it's so cool.
I prefer the original, but I can see why you like the Omniverse.
I will actually say there is a fan fiction wiki of him that has corrected the colors to
Oh, that's
white.
really fun.
That's
and I
much
kind
better.
of love it still.
Yeah, I like
like
that
the
a lot
blue
better.
is
Yeah.
fine, but I actually would really like it if it was still white with just some
Unfortunately, we
extra
cannot
detail.
let that sway our ranking.
Correct. It is still blue. For why? Oh,
I would put it no lower than B, personally.
no lower than B.
I
That
think he's
is
definitely higher than Ditto.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd put him. If I'm being honest, I'd probably put him top of B.
I would
I
do the
won't
same.
fight that. Yeah.
I
It's
would do
just
the
a
same.
good design.
Yeah. Now, this is an interesting one.
I think that this one deserves the insult of F and not even being not my Ben.
I wouldn't put this in F.
I mean,
It's like it doesn't change much. It's kind of just a palette swap, and it gives him little nipples.
Yeah, that's what this is. Ultimate Cannonball,
but
by
it
the way.
also,
just to
yeah,
mention
it's
the
Ultimate
name.
Cannonball.
Yeah.
It also takes away the yellow, which was one of my favorite things about the original design was
He
the
just has a
pop
much
of
more
color.
Boring color palette now.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't feel strongly about him. I just don't think he's like that much. Like, if we're talking about like comparatively about like downgrades, like Big Chill's downgrade is a lot worse than the downgrade from Cannonbolt to Ultimate Cannonbolt, in my opinion. So like,
I think
I could see him being in D, but I would want him to be above Ultimate Big Chill at least.
based on the
don't-
way this conversation is going, I will not let this man escape D.
Fair. I won't fight that.
Yeah. Bottom of D then?
Above Ultimate Big Chill.
Or you wanted above Ultimate Big
I
Chill?
do. It's up to you guys whether.
I don't feel super strongly about Ultimate Big Chill.
Yeah, I don't feel insanely strongly about Ultimate Big Chill, which is why it shocked me that you were so gung ho about him.
I know I hate him.
I like it's like at least design wise, it's just like a decent red and yellow color swap of blue, where this is just a really, really bad recolor that takes all the charm out of the coloring. I don't know, you know, it's just
We could
fine.
put
Yeah,
we don't have to fight too much about it.
yeah,
that's fine,
he's really
end of the
just
day, I don't give that much of a shit.
not- Yeah, exactly.
At the end of the day, he's ultimate way big.
oh
Yeah.
wait, doesn't he also get spikes when he turns into the ball?
That's what the nipples are.
Probably.
Yeah,
But that's even dumb too, because why do the nipples become spikes?
I don't know. We
He's
can move
dumb.
on now.
Yeah.
We got two left. The two that I don't even remember existing.
Yeah. No, I remember Ultimate Way Big, but I didn't
Ultimate
remember
Way Big.
why he was there.
I thought Ultimate Way Big was just like a redesign. I forgot that there was an ultimate.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is he just bigger?
Oh, you know what? Can the original Way Big shoot beams, or was that new to Ultimate Way Big?
Boy, do I not remember. It's been so long since I've seen this.
It's a really good question.
He just...
So
looks
Ultimate Way
more
Big
like
is
Ultraman.
slightly larger, it looks like.
Nope, Way Big can still just shoot a powerful cosmic ray.
Cool. I kind of like the blue that they added. I don't like the extra horns. He's whatever. Like, who cares?
Oh. He might, so I say might because this is the AI overview in Google. It does say he can fly.
The
Ultimate,
wiki doesn't. Oh wait. Okay, he can jump extremely high and fly.
Interesting.
and create energy discs.
So basically, he is Way Big, but stronger and can fly.
Way Big with actual powers instead of just big.
And beam.
Yeah.
And beam.
I
But
don't, like the design as much,
regular
though.
Way Big using the beam.
He did once, I think.
Yeah.
Probably. It's got to be below Way Big.
Yeah, it has to be below. I put
Box
it
standard below Way Big.
Yeah, I put him C at the highest because I think he's kind of over designed.
But the Way Big was the big guy. They had to make a new Ultimate version.
Sure.
I don't necessarily think he's over designed. All they really did is give him a little extra fins and blue. And I
Right.
don't hate the shade of blue.
I just think it's too much.
It's a cute blue.
Yeah, they
Like, I
already
think-
had a
I
winner with
think-
Way Big, and they didn't need to.
Yeah,
do
like Way
this.
Big was just
Yeah.
a solid design, and they clearly were just like, we have to add shit to this to make him ultimate, and it looks like they just added shit onto him for the sake of doing it. Like,
I mean,
yeah.
I think maybe like right under Armadillo,
Sure.
Maybe under Alien X.
under Alien X.
How do
Yeah.
we feel about that? I'm okay with above Alien X, but
I'd put him below Alien X.
Sure.
Yeah.
C tier has become
speaking of
our
just
biggest.
adding things on for the sake of it, Ultimate Wild Mud.
Yeah, why did we get an
What
ultimate?
makes you
Wild Mud?
ultimate?
You know, I don't even remember you existing.
Oh, he can speak.
Oh,
Huh.
okay. Well, that's certainly something.
He's got a spike
he has a
on the back of
scorpion
his tail.
Oh.
And that's it.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna say, like, I would go as far as to put this in Not My Ben, because I don't even remember this guy existing.
There's like inside of me there are two wolves. One of them is named Tyler.
One of them is
The other one feels like if we didn't have regular wild mutt, like from the get-go, if there was no normal wild mutt, I would be totally okay with this design. I think it's better than regular wild mutt's design. Maybe not the scorpion tail, but
Yeah.
that said, Tyler is winning this fight. This is not my Benjamin.
Yeah. No, it's like, objectively, it kind of is a better design than Wild Mutt, but I just don't care. Like, it doesn't need to exist. It's just
But I will
whatever.
not let him be above Edel.
Perfect. And we're done. And that's it.
And we're done.
We ranked all
There
the
are no more
aliens.
aliens in Ben
None
10.
of these.
Nope,
There's
none of those
nothing
are
below
real.
it. Nope.
Yep.
There's
none of
nothing
those are
below
there.
it.
Also, I
can't-
think we've been recording for like almost 2 hours.
That
and we'll
is
see how much I
correct.
can cut
That's
that
what
up.
happens with tier lists.
Yep.
We even found one that was relatively pared down to just the basics.
Uh-huh.
Yes. This
And,
one's pretty
and we were doing
small.
it with 3 of us, and not all 4 of us.
Yes.
This
Why did people ask for this?
that said, Kyle wouldn't have had a lot to put into this.
No, Kyle knows nothing about Ben 10. But
Yeah. We love Ben 10 and Chromastone and Upgrade are peak.
if you want us to do, well, first of all, let us know in the comments below how much you agree or disagree with our rankings. I'm sure everyone will hate it.
There are going to be
Also,
some really wild takes in the comments.
if you like seeing us do tier lists, if you want us to do any other tier list, be it for cartoons or anime or video games or fucking food and random shit, like let us know and we'll consider doing it again.
Yeah.
Let's rank Among Us colors.
No.
And remember, if you like Arctiguana, iGuy, or Fast Track, please unsubscribe from the channel and tell your friends with much better taste to subscribe to the channel.
Please be honest with me. Do you have their names pulled up or did you actually remember them?
I did remember them.
That's
You should
heinous.
unsubscribe
Unsubscribe from the channel.
Nah!